What's crazy is that even though this says 2 weeks absence, this is a week after the workout that I'm recording this video. I've been very lazy, very, I guess, lackadaisical about the way I'm approaching YouTube right now. I'm posting one video every few weeks, I guess, every 2 weeks or something. And each video gets about like 35 views, around there, 30 views, which is a lot more than I've gotten in the past. So I'm grateful for that. I don't know if that means that more of my subscribers are watching frequently, or if that means that the video is getting out into the stream of people's what do they call it, the feed they have. But anyways, I want to talk today about what I am learning. What is God teaching me? What am I learning in the gym? Since the beginning of the year, I've been trying to lose weight, and I've done so successfully. I've dropped about 20 pounds at this point, and I've maintained some, if not most, of my muscle mass. The thing is that I'm still not eating properly, and so when I'm losing weight, I'm also losing muscle. I can feel it as well, and it's because of the fact I'm not eating enough. I'm also not working out frequently enough. Sometimes life just gets busy. It's not an excuse. I'm just saying, like, you guys can all relate to this probably, that sometimes things happen that make it so that the convenience and the of a routine just isn't enough anymore. Sometimes schedules change. Sometimes things happen. It revolves around discipline, really, but I just need to be eating more. As soon as I started a new job, and as soon as like my first and second paychecks hit, and I start collecting a little bit more money, I think I'm gonna start spending more money on just eating food. So just eating chicken and beef and stuff like that, and cooking for myself. One of the issues is that so far, because I've been working on campus for a while, is I use my money to eat at the dining hall, and so they have like all this like kind of less than healthy food options, and it's just not doing it for me. But anyways, I'm having fun still, in life. I'm playing lots of volleyball, doing lots of things outside of the gym that are keeping me active. But this is a really good session for me. It felt great. Just even though I barely did, I did like maybe 70% on all the major lifts, but it still felt good. I felt like my body is still in good condition, where I haven't lost too much of my momentum. I don't think I could do. I don't think I could go like all out or do 90% on any of the lifts right now, without getting sore or anything like that. But anyways, so one thing I've learned recently from God is that for a while, because I've been very dependent on God to guide me through my life circumstances. And in the last year or so, almost 2 years now, He has been faithful in giving me direction, giving me promptings and stuff. And recently, I've had the experience where those insights, those promptings, those thoughts that God gives me to act on, those are coming less and less frequently. But not like because God is silent, but because, or not because not because He doesn't want to answer me, but because I need to start learning how to do things because I want to. Following God out of obedience is great, and it's a good starting point. But then to do things simply because you love Him, you love His gospel, you love His commandments, His righteousness, and you want to emulate that. That's where it becomes more special, is when you choose to do it just because you know it's the right thing. And so that's why I'm recording this video. I was waiting for a few days, like thinking like, oh, at whatever point that God needs me to make this video, He's going to prompt me. And then finally I had the realization today where I feel like God told me, you know what, like you can just do it anyways. Like you can just do a good thing because it's good. You don't have to wait for me to tell you. And so I'm making this video. I want everyone that's listening to contemplate this principle, that unless you're in a place of like where you need God to navigate for you, if you've done it, this is basically habitual for me. That's why God doesn't have to tell me anymore, is because I've made so many videos that if I need to make a video, I can do it without really any thought or effort. Like I just speak my mind. I've learned how to speak well through making these videos. If you want to go look at my channel, I think I have around 160 or maybe 170 videos. And every single one of them has been an experience where I had to learn how to articulate my thoughts, expand on my own mind, and do it in a way that anyone can understand. Because that's the key to communication. It's not just saying things that you understand, but saying it in a way that no one can misunderstand. That's the goal of good communication. Something about my squats, I guess, that I'm learning or I'm focusing on, is trying to learn how to attack my lower back, because that's been my weak point for a while. And also to activate like my hip muscles more, to do squat variations. Not like saying that I need to do both of those at the same time, but you can switch up your width on your foot stance, and and you can target different areas of the movement. So one thing I've noticed is that my lower back has been historically weak, and most of the time when I go for a PR, you can see it. It's like the first thing to give out is my back, and I just like kind of have to lean forward and use my legs just to push the weight up. But now that I'm, using reduced weight, I figured why not just like keep myself extra upright, and that way then the weight will be right over my lower back and force my lower back to have to work. And it felt good. I felt like exactly what I was hoping that it would do. Sorry, I'm just stretching and yawning. But anyways, yeah, I think it's important that in the gym that you attack your weak points, because eventually those weak points will become either they'll become your downfall or they'll become what gets you to the next level. And so if your weak points become strong enough, you'll be able to see new PRs, new things happen that otherwise wouldn't have. Anyways, I also think it's important that when you do your training, that you switch it up. You keep a variation, but you also don't overcomplicate it. You want to keep it simple. In my workouts, typically I only do 4 exercises. That's only because I do a lot of powerlifting, and that's my focus. And in the instance that I start to feel a part of my body develop an imbalance or get weaker or something, that's where I grab a dumbbell or I grab free weights and I start attacking that part of my body in isolation. For the most part, though, I feel like just doing compound lifts is enough to strengthen all the different parts of your body. I feel like the isolated lifts they become more specialized at a certain point. For a beginner, all you need to do is just do compound lifts, and that will attack all the areas that you're trying to strengthen all at once. And I think people they overcomplicate it and they focus on doing too many exercises at once. And what they do is they take their effort that they would have given into if you would have given all of your effort into 2 exercises, and now you're doing 8 different exercises, you can't. It's hard to give everything to every single exercise. It requires a lot of mental focus. Not saying it can't be done, but it's just more logical and more efficient, especially if you're a beginner in the gym, just to do a few simple exercises, but focus all of your effort on those exercises. And it makes it so that you get the best results, best form, best everything. So I'm finishing the workout here with overhead press. The gym was closing and I had to get out of there. So I literally only did 2 sets, and I did it with a lighter weight than what I'm used to doing. But I wasn't about to go throw a bunch of weight on the bar just to get it done. I might have hurt myself. So that's it for the video today. I hope everyone had a good experience, I guess, or I don't know. I don't never know what to say when I'm finishing these videos. But I'm going to keep more coming. I have more workout footage. I just got to be more consistent and more diligent. And hopefully I can stay consistent and motivate you guys to be more consistent. And anyone who watches these and actually has something to say, don't ever hesitate to say what you want to say. I'll do my best to respond in the comments. Thank you.